right, get in here. Get in here, everybody get in here. It's time for a legendary show. All right, yes, turn me up. What is popping, everybody? Get in here, everybody get in here. I'm just trying to get comfortable, girl. You know it is my Monday today. We have been going for a minute, but we back with the jump off. Okay, it is now February. It is the month of Valentine's Day. It is the month of the Super Bowl. It is going to be popping in about 2 weeks in LA. Excuse me, child. I'm just trying to get adjusted, making sure everything, my mic and everything is up. All right, and we are here. Okay. How you all doing? Are we all here? We getting into some things. All right, so what is popping, everybody? We have a lot to talk about. I have missed you guys. It's been a couple of days. We had a hell of a honestly January, and now we are back to the music, back to the gusto, and back to getting into the topics. We have a lot to talk about. Rihanna is pregnant, which we finally, you know, at this point we've been talking about it. I told you I thought she was pregnant a few months ago, so we'll talk about that. I am going to be a little bit messy. I am going to reach a little bit. I don't know if I'm reaching too far, but I'm just at some. It's some tea. I feel like it's some tea over there with the 1501 camp, Erica Banks, Martina Marie. I don't know if it's really a beef, but it just kind of feels like, girl, what is really going on? We'll talk about it. Nicki Minaj is back, and she's gearing up for the most iconic era ever. And I'll tell you why I believe that this could be the most iconic era for Nicki Minaj. All right. We were also talking about Megan Thee Stallion unfollows Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj. Okay. Apparently, Doja Cat told Megan Thee Stallion that she will never do a collab with her ever again. All right. And Doja Cat releases Get It To It. Yeah. All right. Fans are not feeling that. That she released it the same week that Nicki Minaj is releasing Do We Have a Problem? All right, so just a few things that we're going to get into, and I'm going to address the viral audio that has been leaked or put out in regards to me doing commentary and critiquing Cardi B. All right, so we have a lot to talk about. We're going to get into a lot of things, and so yeah, let's just get started. All right. Oh, by the way, I feel like I had the Omarion. I think I'm getting over it. Thank God. You know, I was just like nauseous. It was like really killing me. I think I'm getting through it though. Even though I took a test and it came back negative, I just don't know. I just feel like something wasn't right about that. But anyway, moving on. Now, what are we talking about first? All right, well, congratulations are in order for our favorite bad girl, Rihanna. At this point, neither am I surprised or am I wowed or I'm nothing, because I felt like Rihanna, we have been alleging that Rihanna's been pregnant for the last 5 years. I mean, if she's not going to give us any music, give us a baby, because every other year we're saying that Rihanna's pregnant. Congratulations, her and A$AP Rocky are expecting a baby. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but either way, congratulations, Rihanna. And, you know, it's really not a good thing for us, though, because to me, this just means we're really not getting another album. You know, this is just one more reason why we're not getting an album. And at this point, I'm just learning to love Rihanna from a distance. Love you for what you've contributed to the community, to the culture when you were here. But I've given up all hope and idea that Rihanna will ever come back to music. At this point, yeah, I mean, she's got the clothing line. She's opened up Fenty stores. She's a billionaire. On top of this, now she's a mother. I mean, how long is this maternity leave going to be for? At least 4 years. Another 4 years. Like, at this point, we'll be 40. I'll literally freaking be 40 by the time me and Rihanna will be the same age by the time she decides to do music again. And at that point, she could keep it. All right. So at this point, Rihanna, congratulations. Do you? I'm over it. You know what I mean? Have the baby. I don't care what you do at this point anymore. I'm kind of over Rihanna. I love her to death because she is just, you know, stylish. She's dope. Her personality is great. But at this point, I wanted some music, and this baby just solidified that I ain't getting no Rihanna music. All right. So I'm over it. I'm over it. It is what it is. I a lot of people say that they don't like. I was talking to some people and they were saying they don't like ASAP Rocky and her together. I think ASAP Rocky and her are great together, and they fit each other's swag, and they're both fly. And I think that he compliments her well. She's like the female version of him. He's like the male version of her. They really get each other's look. People were saying, well, why didn't she have the baby with the Arabian billionaire? Well, probably for a lot of reasons. She's still a black girl, and she's still edgy and sexual and racy. Not to mention, they were getting caught up with the feds and some like money issues and money laundering and swindling and all kind of blue collar or white collar that crimes that those people do with a lot of money, where they're putting money in these different banks overseas and crap like that, and embezzlement, yes, things of that. So I don't know. That all that stuff came out, and then she dropped him. So sometimes when you deal with those men from those Middle Eastern men, the tradition is a lot different from American culture, and especially American black girl culture. You know what I mean? I have someone in my family who's married to a Middle Eastern, and she likes to smoke and drink. However, whenever she goes over to Afghanistan and things like that, she has to convert over to Muslim and things like that. And when she goes there, she can't smoke, she can't drink, and then she has to wear the head wrap. I mean, it's a hell of a situation when you go to these different countries. I don't know if Rihanna was dealing with that, but I could only imagine being a black girl in a Muslim Arabic world is probably a lot, especially when the man's a billionaire and embezzling and doing all kind of fraud and things of that. But either way, she's found her way back to New York with ASAP Rocky. Now she's got a baby. Congratulations to Rihanna. I'm over it because we're not getting any music. We're just not going to get any music, but it is what it is. Congratulations are in order. You're happy. I'm happy. Tomato, tomato. Nice to meet you. Sayonara. All right. What else? Okay. So this is me. I'm being a little bit messy right here. Honestly, I am being a little messy. I'm just going to tell you, I am being messy. Okay. But it's just so interesting to me because I feel like something isn't right. Now, I don't know about y'all, but to me, I just don't know. Like something does not feel right to me, right? Hold on, here we go. Okay, so Erica Banks, right? I'm looking on her page, and she's archived all of her posts, right? And I also noticed like she hasn't been wearing the 1501 chain for a minute, but she has 5 posts up, and I don't know if she's like, I mean, her and Carl, they still follow each other. She's clearly still under contract, let's be very clear. Everything on the outside appears to be intact. I do know that Erica Banks moved to Atlanta, so perhaps that could be the reason, but I don't know, because I met her in Atlanta with Carl in Atlanta. But anyway, it seems as though like there's a new girl on Carl's radar, and he's pushing her a lot. The Martina Marie. I thought she was an R&B singer, but now she's like some sort of rapper. This is the one that was dissing Megan Thee Stallion. But it feels as though that Erica Banks is now in the back, and the Martina girl is in the forefront. See, if you go on Carl's, now literally within the last 5 minutes, Carl just posted Erica Banks's like new record that she has coming out. However, he just reposted it. He didn't like give his own creative caption or post. He just literally reposted what she said as a repost. Like, it's just kind of like, we're just doing business. I don't know. It feels very awkward. Because then when you see him toting around, he's toting around town. Like, she's the new one that he's toting around. And I remember like Erica Banks used to be this with the itty bitty 1501 chain and stuff like that. So I don't know. It just feels very, I'm going to be working with her now. She's the priority. He even had her doing, freestyles.
Every rhyme, that shit overcooked. Ain't talking about no flight. I'm rapping till I'm overbooked. Bringing pressure like Big Baby. Hit him with the overhook.
Honestly, I don't think she's anything up next. She's definitely not better than Megan Thee Stallion, and she's definitely not better than Erica Banks. I don't know what's going on. But I do personally, I don't know I'm just a guy on a microphone, being honest with you. I'm a guy on a microphone that just likes to talk. But from my perspective, I think it's far too soon to be introducing another female artist when Erica Banks is not completely off the ground. Erica Banks is bubbling, she's buzzing, but she doesn't even have a full project out right now since her mega hit Busted. Like, how do you get that kind of big record, get that kind of momentum, and then it's almost like y'all stop pushing the gas on her? I don't understand that. It's now all of a sudden there's this new girl in the way, and it's like I felt like, where's Erica Banks? Why don't I feel like this is the time that they should be really pushing the gas and really moving it for her? And it feels like, I don't know, like she's kind of like having to navigate it on her own. I could be completely wrong, but it just feels like, well, I don't understand how you've now taken this other girl under your wing and now you're like kind of moving her through the city. Perhaps maybe that girl lives in Texas, Carl lives in Texas, Erica lives in Atlanta, so she doesn't have, it's not the same amount of access, but he was traveling to Atlanta and Houston and Texas with Erica. I don't know. And I know Erica got the boyfriend, so then once she got in a relationship, things may have changed. I don't know. It just seems like this is not the time to go almost shelf Erica Banks. While Erica Banks is talented, while Erica Banks has had her moment, Erica Banks has not completely arrived yet. And so Erica Banks, she could be a big star. I don't understand why. And she's definitely a bigger star than this Martina Marie. Martina Marie is never going to happen. And it's no shade against her. She just doesn't have it. And then even her being light-skinned is not enough. She's just a light-skinned girl. Have you ever seen somebody that's just light-skinned, but, you know, there's some light-skinned people that's not cute? She's one of those girls that's just a light-skinned girl. There's nothing really about her that's, to me, that's like polarizing. You know, her voice is not even a voice that you're like, ooh, she's got a nice vibrato. She's got a nice rap voice. She doesn't have that. Okay. Erica Banks has a nice sound rap voice. Megan Thee Stallion has a nice rap voice. These girls can really rap. Erica Banks is definitely a better rapper than this Martina Marie. Not to put anyone against each other. I'm just being honest. It is a waste of time to be putting this energy into Martina Marie when you have Erica Banks doing big things, and she could be doing bigger things with the right team and movement. So I don't know what's happening over there, but they need to get it together because Erica Banks had the busted moment. And I don't think they were really accurately prepared for that moment. Because the follow-ups just weren't as great, okay? And so I felt like they kind of already dropped the ball when Busted hit because no one was expecting Busted to hit. Then once it hit, we weren't really ready to keep it going, but she managed to still get in position. Erica Banks has arrived. She managed to get from under the whole Megan Thee Stallion lookalike wannabe kind of thing. She has a bit of her own presence now. People like her, people support her, but she definitely still has more to go as far as performance, fashion, looks. Like they should be creating and really making sure that her brand is bigger and larger than ever. She has the eyes on her. She has the momentum. Keep it going. You don't want her to fizzle out. Now, all of a sudden, now there's this new girl in the way. I just don't understand why this girl is like, why they're pushing this new girl so quick. This is happening too quickly. She should be shelved right now. Erica Banks has not happened to the magnitude where she could happen yet for them to be putting on this new girl. But perhaps I don't know what I'm talking about. And maybe there is some maybe there is some big strategy that's going to be happening right here. But for me, I just personally feel as though I don't understand why Erica Banks is still not the forerunner of 1501. And I'm not understanding why. It feels like, okay, they was rocking hard in 2020, and then 2021 comes, things start getting weird. And now here we are in 2022, and it's almost like, well, hell, is she still with 1501? It's really weird. It's really, really weird. I'm not sure. But Erica Banks, hopefully you didn't sign a Megan Thee Stallion contract, to be honest with you, because they're not really, to me, I don't feel like they're really utilizing you or doing what they need to do. And I'm just an outsider looking in. I don't know. It just feels a bit weird to me. It seems as though something is not going right over there in the camp, and people are just being amicable for social media. But it also appears that Erica Banks, she is trying to clear up her Instagram and things like that, because like I said, she erased a lot of things on her Instagram. Okay. So I'm not sure. It's some things going on over there, and I'm just not totally. I don't really get it. All right. So best of luck to them over there, but it feels like it's some tea. Side note, let me get this on here because I did want to talk about this, child. I did kind of want to talk about this. It's no shade. Hold on. Give me a second. If you ain't done so, make sure you guys curl. Is this it? Okay, we could go do this one. Are y'all watching real quick? Are y'all watching Jocelyn's Cabaret? Let me tell you something. Jocelyn's Cabaret season 3 in Vegas. This is a cackle. Jocelyn Hernandez is a freaking kiki, okay? Jocelyn Hernandez is a cackle. Like cackle. Okay, everything about this woman is pure entertainment. Okay, it's a freaking kiki, from the music to the personality to the gall of her. You know what I mean? It's just the audacity of this woman, and how she just really thinks that she's just giving these women an opportunity and taking these women off the street, yet to just bring them onto her show and be their pimp. You know what I mean? And just treat them and degrade them and talk to them and belittle these women. But yet she's supposed to be protecting them and saving them and giving them a better opportunity. Jocelyn, have you not realized that all you are doing is taking them from their pimp and becoming their pimp? And these women, they get on this platform and they allow themselves to be talked to and disrespected in this way. It is the most entertaining thing I've ever seen. Now they got a girl on here. Her name is Amber. I'm gonna do a more in-depth review about the show, but I'll just tell you that Amber is a mess. She's the black girl on the show, and I don't know. I don't really feel Amber. Amber is very much so. She's one of those girls that get jealous of other girls. You can tell that she likes to pick fights with girls that she feel like is cute or girls that kind of have confidence. I don't know, but she seems a bit pressed. She seems a bit hot-headed. Yeah, she's a little off. I don't really like her. The wet girl, she kind of looks like a mouse. She's not that cute either, but she's got kind of like these big fake boobs. She loves these big fake boobs that she have. You know what she looks like? Have you ever seen a girl, like when you were younger and you were a kid, like, and you would go play outside and like you would like drink Kool-Aid and like, or eat popsicles and stuff. And you always had that kid that kind of like, you could tell they were always kind of dirty and stuff, because they would always drink the Kool-Aid and they'd have the red Kool-Aid ring around their lip, and they would just always be playing with you. And then it start to rash up and stuff because they never like wiped their mouth, and they always had the red Kool-Aid ring around their lip because they always was drinking. Anyway, I had people like that. Wet reminds me of that girl. You know, the girl with the red Kool-Aid stain around her lip that you used to go play with outside. You know what I mean? She just gives me one of those, and just annoying, just stupid. So I really don't like her either. She got beat up by Amber. Her and Amber are both the fool to me. I haven't really found one girl that I really stands out that I really like. I mean, I'm entertained by them all. Jocelyn obviously is my favorite. I do like this tall thing right here too. That's the big EJ Johnson looking thing. She's a kiki and she's lesbian and all get out. She every chance you get, she's looking at a cooter bug, looking like she want to eat some punani every 5 seconds. I don't even think she there for the cabaret. I think she there to catch some catfish, if you know what I mean. Maybe a pussy sandwich. No, but seriously, so the show's a cackle. Then they had the girl that was Christian, but then she was also practicing the witchcraft, and then she was on there fighting and praising God. I don't know if that woman had Tourette's, bipolar, or schizophrenia, or all three at once. It was a lot going on with her. They brought her back. You really have to get into the show. I mean, I don't know where, and then mind you, she's a God-fearing, Lord-feeling adult film star. It's just a lot going on. I don't know where they find these girls. I don't know where they get these creatures from, and where these people, like Zeus Network. Let me tell you something. Zeus Network, they know how to pick them. From the Jocelyn's Cabaret to the real to the Chance of Love. These girls that go on these shows, they are really the fool. They are really, 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 really the fool, and they will literally exploit themselves for a few dollars. Now, the Chanel, she is one of she actually won last season. Cabaret. She shouldn't have won. The one with the booty do, the one whose stomach stick out farther than her booty do. She should have took that money and got a BBL or just got a tummy tuck or got a little bit of lipo. But something tells me that she still hadn't got the $10,000 yet. Maybe perhaps she's still, just living out her opportunity. No, seriously, what I mean? I bet you I bet you they ain't gave that woman that money yet. Seriously. Lexi Blow, I like Lexi Blow. Lexi Blow can't fight though. The God-fearing witchcraft Christian came up there and knocked Lexi Blow out. And both Lexi Blow and Chanel, they need for them to be like the madams in the house, the bottom bees. They need to be a little bit more in control of the situation. You know what I mean? I just kind of feel like they're just too passive aggressive. They need to be up there snatching hoes by their wig and slamming them down and throwing them out the door. You feel me? That's the energy that I need these girls to be on. All right. But yes, we are definitely watching Jocelyn's Cabaret. She's a cackle. It's a cackle. And we're entertained. Zeus Network is a key. I mean, Ratchet TV at its finest, okay? Mona Scott has nothing on a Zeus Network. I think Zeus Network has put Mona Scott out of business, all right? So, yeah. I just wanted to throw that in there because, child, that's a cackle. And if you're not watching it, we need to be watching this because this is a key. Okay, what else are we doing? Megan Thee Stallion. Let me tell you something. I like Megan Thee Stallion right now is probably, and even though she's not like Megan Thee Stallion, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think Megan Thee Stallion right now is my favorite female rapper right now. Like right now. Because you find different songs. When you go back and you listen to records and you find records and you be like, she really snapped on this. I was in the bar the other night and Megan Thee Stallion came on. Now they played Nicki, they played Cardi, they played everybody. They played Erica Banks, they played Doja Cat, you know who else does good in the club? Now that I'm in LA, so I can really see. Sweetie does good in the club. It's no shade. That's my best friend. That does good. Or then what is it? What's the one that she do with the Too Short one? Lil Fake, baby, tap in. Sweetie got some cute ones for the club. But still. But Megan Thee Stallion, when she comes on, the party, you just be like, this is that Megan Thee Stallion gives me that energy that Nicki used to give me when a new Nicki record would drop. Whenever I hear Megan Thee Stallion, you like, okay, baby, it's hitting. That whole Megan Thee Stallion, when she comes on, she skates on these records. Like Megan Thee Stallion gives me what I need in the club. It's no shade. I like to hear Megan Thee Stallion in the club. Megan Thee Stallion gives me what I need when I'm out and about. And out of everybody, when I hear Megan Thee Stallion, it turns me up. It's no shade. Megan Thee Stallion is that girl for the party for me, hands down. If I just had a party and I could just have one female rapper, I'm having Megan Thee Stallion at the party. We could just play Megan Thee Stallion all night. Pay it. You know what? She grew on me. Megan Thee Stallion coming through the speakers. It hit. And everybody be turned up. It's no shade. But she recently unfollowed Nicki Minaj, which was well overdue, and she unfollowed Doja Cat. Now, I told you guys before, Doja Cat never liked Megan Thee Stallion. They did some work together, but Doja Cat always felt that she was better than Megan Thee Stallion. I told you I got that from an inside source, that she never had respect for Megan Thee Stallion. Doja Cat, but this was the time that Megan Thee Stallion had the year over Doja Cat. Remember, Doja Cat, before she had this big breakout moment, Doja Cat was the, she was she was saying nigger and stuff like that, and she was the loose lady of the night on Tiny Chat. So Doja Cat was briefly canceled for a moment, and then Megan Thee Stallion came and took over 2019. Was it 2019 or 2020? It was 2019 or 2020. Either way, and during that time, I had got some information that Doja Cat really did not like Megan Thee Stallion, really didn't respect her, and really didn't think that she was that great of a rapper. And quite frankly, she wasn't that great of an artist. This is what I had got from the inside, okay? Now, I don't know how true that is, but it was from a very, very close source that gave me that information, because they were upset about the commentary that I was doing on Doja Cat. And they kind of was letting me know that it doesn't matter, because we over here, we already know she's much better than Megan Thee Stallion, and da-da-da-da. So they were venting at me because they were mad at me because I wasn't on the Doja Cat train. I'm still not on the Doja Cat train, but they were going off on me. And then in them going off on me privately, they ended up telling me what they told me. Okay. I was surprised when I started seeing them doing records together, because I'm like, well, girl, I know from a very inside source that y'all be talking about Megan Thee Stallion. But it is what it is. It's no shade. A lot of people do that. A lot of people sit and talk about each other, and then they'll work together because it's good for business and it's good for the optics. So, whatever, right? So Megan Thee Stallion, and then you got the Nicki situation, which I already told you guys way back then, that Nicki Minaj did not fool with Megan Thee Stallion, all right? And no one believed me when Nicki Minaj was doing her all of her unfollowing. You guys swore up and down I was being a messy queen, and I was over here trying to start beef between two black women, and Nicki Minaj unfollowed Megan Thee Stallion, then came back and said that she was following people back the next day. She was just cleaning up her Instagram. She was going down to zero. Y'all thought y'all knew. No, she did all that unfollowing to unfollow Megan Thee Stallion. She never followed Megan Thee Stallion back. Then y'all start to realize that she don't fool with Megan Thee Stallion. Now, you guys are not going to believe that Nicki Minaj don't fool with Doja Cat until it happens. But I'm hearing that they're working on a record together or something like that. I don't know how true that is. I still feel like that relationship is very funny and finicky, but however, they do have to play nice with each other just because they're signed to the same management company. But either way, if you ask me, Nicki don't like her either. But anyway, Megan Thee Stallion finally unfollows Nicki Minaj after Nicki Minaj had unfollowed her over a year ago, damn near. And I think it was well overdue. Nicki Minaj has thrown numerous shots and bullets and rocket launchers at Megan Thee Stallion. Doja Cat, I'm hearing that she turned down a record from Megan Thee Stallion and told Megan Thee Stallion, this is all alleged. Had her team tell Megan Thee Stallion that she would never, ever do a record with her because she's trying to keep her loyalty to Nicki Minaj, and she realizes that Nicki Minaj does not like Megan, so Doja Cat doesn't want to be in the middle of it, and at the end of the day, she's not going to do a record with Megan Thee Stallion, and so Megan Thee Stallion just unfollowed both of them. Okay, gives me Megan Thee Stallion might, maybe there might be a diss coming, and I'm here for it. I think Megan Thee Stallion can go head up with Nicki Minaj. I think that Nicki Minaj is going to keep poking at Megan Thee Stallion because she might try it, and Megan Thee Stallion is going to answer her back. So if Nicki keeps aiming at Meg, she should be ready, because I feel like Meg will, and Meg is not going to give you a Remy Ma moment. Meg is still going to be a hot girl, and Meg is still going to meet you where you at and give you what you need. So I think that'd be a very interesting situation. And I'd be here for that. I'd definitely be here for that. So yeah, I think that Megan Thee Stallion should unfollow them. I mean, it's long overdue. Doja Cat never liked Meg, to be honest with you. And Nicki had been unfollowed Meg, and Meg was just trying to save face, and make it seem like, she didn't have the problem. But Meg, they didn't like you. You knew that, so it was about time. Why keep seeing those girls on your timeline if you don't like them? And Doja Cat, she's the most funny acting of them all. She don't like anybody. Doja Cat just gives me a very calculated, conscious, opportunist, and just, I don't like Doja Cat. I just don't. It's something about her. I shouldn't say I don't like her. Well, it's probably, I shouldn't say stuff like that on this platform. It's not that I don't like Doja Cat. It's just something about her, like her person, that I don't think I relate to. However, her music is great. Speaking of that, let's talk about Doja Cat. So Doja Cat. Doja Cat drops a video for Yeah. Okay, so a lot of the barbs felt some type of way. Now everybody's starting to see the weird things that Doja Cat does, right? When I was saying all of this before, no one seen it. Everybody's now seeing that Doja Cat gets to feel herself. You seen what she did to SZA at the award show. You see how she talks about how she's being more calculated with the fact that she's not going to be doing features with different people anymore. Then you heard Nicki Minaj on the Spaces say that Doja Cat sent her this Yeah record, and she asked Doja Cat to send her another record. Doja Cat stopped responding, and then Doja Cat ended up doing a Nicki style verse on the record, and then got on there and said thank you, Nicki, as if Nicki approved the record, when Nicki never approved the record, because Doja Cat sent Nicki the record to get on the record, but Nicki didn't feel like she would do the record justice, so she didn't get on the record. So why would you think that she would approve you mimicking her on the record? But no, you guys never want to, you guys thought I was just reaching, but now I think people are starting to see Doja Cat moves a little funny, okay? And she's very calculated. But the reason why she gets away with it is because she's talented, right? So even though she does little cunny type things behind the scenes, her talent makes up for the little cunty kind of things that she does. The little things like the little prick crap that she does. The song was actually a hit. You know what I mean? And so you end up just saying, you know what? Because I even like the Yeah record, no shade. And actually, her Nicki verse is my favorite part of the record. Touche. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you. Can't stand her. Love the music. You know what I mean? So anyway, the video actually was fantastic. Doja Cat, literally, one thing I can say about her, while I don't really get into her person, her Doja Cat as the artist is a phenomenal talent, and she definitely is a star. Okay, she keeps raising the bar, and she stays in her own lane, and not all the time musically, because I still think that she tries to bite off of the old, Roman Nicki, but and she's still a slight caricature of Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj mixed together. But anyway, outside of that, I like the fact that this video did not feel like a bunch of green screen. It did not feel like a WAP. It felt like an original idea, and it also is going with the concept. Like, all of her videos are like conceptual with her planet, her album. Everything is based around, it's all cohesive. It's a very cohesive album, song, video. Everything is cohesive. Everything feels original. Everything feels like it was done, like it's planned. It was like there was an idea, and it's executed very well. That she is going to do. And she is creating her own lane, setting her own bar when it comes to her musicality and her videos. She definitely does that. So her video was dope. The looks were good. Everything was dope. I mean, it was very artistic, and I love that it just didn't feel like a bunch of green screen, and it didn't feel like I was watching a rendition of WAP. So, it was cool. I like Doja Cat. I like the song. So yeah. Shout out to Doja Cat and, and her music video. A lot of people felt like, why did she drop this video right now when Nicki is dropping? Honestly, I don't think that that's going to do anything. I don't think people care enough about this Doja Cat song or the record or the video for it to overshadow Nicki Minaj. I don't think Doja Cat could do anything right now to take away from the Nicki Minaj moment that is coming Friday. Honestly, if I was Doja Cat, like, I probably either wouldn't even, whether she dropped it today, Friday, next week, Nicki's moment would have watched Doja Cat. Doja Cat is no competition for Nicki Minaj, especially at this moment right now. It doesn't matter what Doja Cat would have, if she would have dropped this video yesterday, today, Friday, it almost would have been a disservice to her because, I mean, we weren't going to really care. We'll watch it. I mean, Doja Cat's going to get the views on it, but no one's going to care. You know, that when Nicki is the moment right now. Everybody's going to be talking about Nicki Minaj. Everybody wants to see what Nicki's going to do. So whether Doja Cat dropped now, then, later, it didn't matter. You can drop around Nicki if you want to. It's not going to matter. And so I don't think that it would matter. And a lot of people are thinking, well, why would she even choose to drop the video right now? This song has been out. The album has been out forever. Why is she taking so long to drop the video? And then you strategically drop the same week. I don't know why she would do that. But that's just how Doja Cat moves. Because remember, Megan Thee Stallion, every time Megan Thee Stallion would drop a song or drop a record, Doja Cat would drop a record. She was doing that for a while back in 2020. I don't know, was it 2020 or 2021? No, it was 2020. Doja Cat does stuff like that. I don't know why she does that. And it's not always coincidence. She does that. So yeah, she did that. But I don't think it's going to take away from the Nicki Minaj moment that we're about to get on Friday. Okay. So, what is this? Oh no, that's not it. Let's get Doja Cat off here and let's get into why we all are here. Do we have a problem?
This guy is a fucking ghost. He just walks in off of the street claiming to be some high-powered hitter, a Sicario.
How are you? I go by many names. Tomorrow night, the heads of the world's top criminal organizations will meet.
Do we have a problem? Okay. Well, that is dropping Friday. Now, let me get everything set up so we can really talk about this. I think that this could be the most iconic era for Nicki Minaj ever. Here's why. Okay? Here is why. It's not just the music. But can we talk? Cause see, whether you like me or whether you don't like me, you gotta give me my flowers. Cause when I'm up here talking, I really be talking. Now, there is times y'all just don't like what I'm saying. That's fine. But it still doesn't negate from the fact that I really do this talking. Okay, so what am I talking about? Well, let's just start with the fact that I watched the 3 interviews that Nicki Minaj recently did. I thoroughly enjoyed them, okay? I told you guys for a long time that Nicki Minaj was not herself. She was not confident. She did not know the direction that she wanted to go. That's why we hadn't heard anything. You guys thought I was hating. The woman said it herself. The woman said she's getting back to the basics. She said she would overthink. She thought she was insecure. She thought that she had to try to prove this. She didn't have nothing. Like I said, she didn't have anything. She was looking at all these new girls coming out and she was thinking, what the hell? But I think now she sat and she realized, listen, I can't dance. I can't compete with Cardi in here. I ain't 25 like Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm still Nicki Minaj. I'm the queen. I'm a queen. So let me sit in that. Then she said something to me, not to me, but it really did something for me. She said with this video, she tried to get into like some acting. She tried to do something different. It's no busting it open. It's no kiddie pool. Okay, so she's listening. And I think that this is very cinematic. I'm here for the video. I'm here to see her get into an acting Hollywood bag. I'm here for this. I'm here for the whole power of it all. I'm here for that. Okay, let's go. Let's step into, if you're the queen, let's step into it. Show me what you got. I'm here for that, right? But I was happy to hear how she talked about realizing, and I think that this is going to be a great era for her, and an iconic era for her, because she got to a place where she realized, I believe, that a lot of the things that she was doing towards the other girls, or just the way that she would carry herself online when she would do these Instagram lives and just do these different public type appearances, I believe that she realized that she was kind of projecting a little bit of insecurity, and she was kind of hating. You know what I mean? And she wasn't feeling like she was being credited. And you know what I mean? She was being, I think that she had that moment that she was kind of being a little bit of a hater. And she realized that, you know what, I ain't even got to be a hater. So when I'm watching her now, I'm seeing a different her where she's like, listen, no girls doing their thing, but nothing that they do take away from who I am. I feel that. I feel if she can get past all these lawsuits and all this court stuff that Kenneth Petty got lingering over, because they just now getting sued for Kenneth Petty allegedly punching a security guard and breaking his jaw. If she can get past that kind of stuff, this could be a very good era for her, because I do see that Nicki Minaj is at a place where she's like, this is what it is. And you know what? I'm comfortable and I'm happy, and I'm back at a place where I'm going to do me, and I don't have to try to do them, but I still can be me, be creative. You know what I mean? And so it felt good to see that. I also liked how she said she's willing to do a versus. Like, and it feels like, and she said there's two girls or a couple of women that she could see herself doing a versus with. To me, it's like a Missy Elliott or a Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim, I obviously will be the most iconic. And I feel like Nicki Minaj comes out this year. She says she's dropping an album this year. She does a versus this year. If she does a versus this year with Lil' Kim, that would literally change the trajectory of female rap forever. Okay? If Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj can put their differences aside, have a celebration, and do a versus, this will be an iconic year for Nicki Minaj. I'm telling you, it's Grammys, it's everything. The world is going to open up for her in a way that it has never opened up before. I think the public perception of her, the love and the outpour, the celebration for hip hop, unity, female rap, like if she does this versus and it's done the right way, this could be very big for her. But I feel like she's in a place right now where she was humbled, and she is humble. And I think she's at a point where she's like, all right, like, let's have fun again, right? So I think she's at a point where she's finally realizing, like, okay, girl, let's have fun and rap. Let's just I'm not gonna be, I can't beat Cardi. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get up here and twerk like Meg, but I'm still Nicki Minaj. And don't forget it, like, I'm still the rapper's rapper. Now, don't get it twisted though, because I think she's setting us up to let us know that Baby bodied her on the verse. Think Lil Baby bodied her. But I think where Nicki Minaj is at right now is she just happy to comfortably be out. She's proud of the project she's putting out. And I think that right now she's kind of dusting off the cobwebs. I think a lot of the fans put a lot of pressure on her that people don't even, like, we put so much pressure on her. And I think she was kind of like, child, like, I'm out the game. Like, I think, like, a lot of her, she loves her fans because a lot of her fans were holding her up and like, Nicki, Nicki, Nicki. But what y'all don't realize is, and for me watching, Nicki was done. Nicki had gave up. Nicki had clocked out. While the fans just was holding her, like, she coming. Nicki was not here. Okay? Drake went back, called her up, said, hey, you need to get it together. I don't give a damn. Release Beam Me Up, Scotty. We're gonna put a little 3-pack together. We're gonna re-release this, but you need to wake up. need to wake up. I think he went over there and woke her up because she was over there going through postpartum. She was depressed. She probably was over there crying. She was going through a lot. Nicki was done, okay? That's how I personally feel. I feel like she was done. But I think that she was done because I felt like she felt like the control had got away from her. I felt like she felt like the industry had changed in such a way to where she didn't know how to enter back in. She didn't know how to get back on top. Like, she didn't know where she fit in the TikTok generation, Instagram generation, you know, and I don't know if she really felt like she had her footing. So I think now she's embraced her OG-ness. She's embraced her. I think that was a transition for her to kind of like accept. All right, I'm OG now. You know what I mean? I'm the older girl, but I don't have to, I don't have to twerk. You know what I mean? I don't have to do what these young girls is doing to still be the baddest, you know? And I think that's a great place for her to be. So as long as she sits in this energy and she's not worried about or trying to compete with Cardi and Meg and the younger girls are doing, and she sits in her power and she does the best that she can do, and she tries, and she stays inspired and motivated, and then she opens up to different type of collabs like a Versus and just expanding that and making people fall in love with her again. I think this could be a very great year for Nicki Minaj. I really do. And when I was sitting there listening to her interviews, she seemed like that was the energy she was on. Like, listen, she was seeming like, to be honest with you, she was seeming like she was trying to be real humble, because she almost is like, I ain't even trying to be on that rah-rah right now. Let me get a record, a relevant record of my own that stick. Then let me be on that rah-rah. Let me get a record of my own that I can, that'll do something. Then I can really be on that, really talking that rah-rah. But she like, right now, she's trying to be on some cool stuff right now, which she needs to be, because, girl, you can't, like, I mean, you could talk your mess in the music, but all that, you know, extra stuff that she used to do online and on Instagram Live, girl, the math ain't mathing. You're not on top like that right now. And I think that she realizes that she's re-entering the game. Okay. And she's re-entering the game with status, but she's not re-entering the game running it. She's not running the game right now. She knows that. Now, you fans may not realize that, but Nicki Minaj knows that she's not running it right now. However, she's entering kind of like, I'm just coming in to see what's up. But if the record do well, she'll be back. But I don't think she needs to come out here with the arrogance and this and that. Entering at a different pace. Now, whatever you do online is what you do. But I think this can be a great air for her, because I think that she's approaching this from a different angle than she's ever done it before. And I think that she had to do that because she needed to realize that the music has changed. The palette has changed. What we like, what we expect, expectation has changed. And it seems as though she's trying to make an effort to do different things and add more color to her visuals and more creativity. So I'm here for it. Now, I'm not here for her trying to set us up for her to say that baby wash. I don't know, like, maybe, I don't know if she's not feeling as confident yet or what. The confidence is still not, I would have never heard, like, you know, she giving like baby, it's almost like baby washed her on this record. So I don't know, Nicki, I don't know, but it's like, you need to get back confident. You need to still really, really rap, okay? But I think this could be a good moment for her. I'm excited for this era of Nicki, because I feel like she's not, I think she realized, listen, nothing you're going to do is going to make people not like Meg. nothing you can do is make people, it's not like Cardi B or whoever, whatever, no matter what you think about Meg or Cardi or this or that girl, this girl, whatever, they're here. Now, all you can do is coexist. They're not you. They are them in their own lane. They're here. And they all bring something special to the game. And I think that once Nicki realized in setting her power, she was able to shake off whatever insecurities or whatever ideas that she felt like she needed to do to be able to compete or whatever. And she just realized, I'm finna do me. And it's just going to be what it is. I think that's a very good place to be in. I think that's where she's at right now. Because for a minute, I think Nicki Minaj was lost. And I think that she really had given up on the music because she was like, girl, I feel like it got too far away from her. Now she's found a way to feel comfortable back in, and she realizes the people want you. The people still fool with you. You don't have to do what those girls do. You can still be Nicki Minaj and add to the game what you want. And so I'm glad to see her in this space. And I'm glad to see, she also said that she sent a verse back to a female. I don't know who it is. I've heard that she got a record with Doja Cat, but she's saying that it's not a girl that she's associated with. It's not a girl that she follow. So, I don't know. I would like to see her. I'm not even going to try to figure it out. I don't know who it is. It'll be interesting. It will be interesting. But what we do know is it's not Erica Banks. It's not Mulatto. It's none of those girls. It's not Malibu Mitch. It's none of them girls. It's not Akbar V. It's none of them girls that be under the comment. It's somebody else. Okay? So, we'll see. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about this new era, Nicki. I can't wait to see what she does. Okay. Well, what I also want is let's take some calls. Let's take a few calls. I want to hear you guys' opinion on all of the things that we discussed. Okay. Oh no. There's something else I want to get into before we take the calls. This video, there was some audio that channels Twitter and things where I said that Cardi B was not black. This was around 2018. I damn sure did not believe that Cardi B was black. And I felt like at that time, a lot of, you can't tell me that you're black when I feel like a lot of what you cater to, like Armon La Negra, to me, I don't feel like she's black when everything is about you being Hispanic. When all I see you doing is speaking Spanish. When all I see you, it's hard for me to accept the blackness in the Latino culture when I see them celebrating their heritage, they're always celebrating the Hispanic side of the heritage. You could be dark as me, but if everything that if every time you're celebrating, it's always Spanish and it's always Latino, like it's you. I never see you talk about anything black. Like, I'm not gonna be on some like, oh, you're black. Okay. Now, during this time, I didn't believe that she was black, but it took me to go to New York one time. Then what really did it for me is when I went to go get my teeth in Colombia. Them people is black, okay? But I didn't know that then. But them people is black as me and blacker. And don't speak of the goddamn English, okay? So that was my ignorance at the time. But I think people tried to post this. I believe it was leaked after the Tasha K Cardi B lawsuit. We were getting a lot of views here. We were talking about it. I believe they even used some of this audio from these videos from court. So I believe that Tasha K or somebody from her team or someone perhaps may have leaked these out or sent them to the blogs, because these videos have been on my page for years. And it was just the irony that this was a Star Marie video, and anything that dealt with Star Marie, Cardi B, both lawyers on both sides combed through because for this trial. So they definitely had access to this. Several of my videos I hear in commentary that I've done, things, especially there was times that they were saying I was defending Tasha K. There was all kind of things that was played in court. So I believe it came from that. And we did leak some audio on Tasha K, saying that Cardi B was real, and just a lot, and dragging Nicki Minaj, and, you know, saying a bunch of things about Nicki Minaj. So perhaps she wanted this to be out. I don't know. Whoever dug it up, they dug it up, whatever. I mean, it didn't really affect anything that I had going on. But I'm only addressing it because I stand by who I am and what I say, and what I've done. Like, no one pays my bills. No one owns me. No one's gonna get me in trouble. You know what I mean? Because of what I've said in the past. But I'm also an adult to where I could, you know, right my wrongs and apologize about things that may have been wrong about, and things that I don't feel anymore. Doesn't make me a flip flopper. It makes me a human being. Also, with that being said, I did remove the videos. Now, I did not remove the videos out of fear that someone was going to see them, because they've already been seen. This is no secret. I've been very clear on the fact that everybody knows. That's part of how people drag me. Oh, he used to drag Cardi B back in the day. People know this. Cardi B knows this. This is no secret, okay? But the videos, to me, when you're working and building a relationship with a person, I don't mind if they're on Twitter. You guys get the clips, but they don't need to be on my page. I mean, there's several content creators, people that I've had disagreements with that I'm cool with now. I don't have those videos up. So it's not just, oh, I wanted to run and take the Cardi B videos down. It's just, for me, if I'm building a rapport and a relationship with a person and I'm cool with her, I don't need these up on my page. They can find them on your page. You know what I mean? That's my girl. So I don't, like, whatever. We've already talked about this. So it's no tea for me. So with that being said, like, I think people, I don't know what the motive was behind people trying to pull that stuff up. I don't know if they thought that was going to make her, like, unfollow me or block me, or I don't know. But whatever that motive was, I hope it did what it did for you. But yeah, so for me, it just, there's some videos on my page that over time I'm just not proud of anymore. So I will remove them. You know what I mean? And I wasn't actually going to remove videos until I talked to one of my good friends that's a content creator, and she let me know. She was just like, you need to, certain videos, if you're not proud of them anymore, if you don't like this, remove it, because people will always try to dig things up, you know? And she just basically told me, you know, you could be doing a job, you know, somewhere on television, and somebody goes and pulls this grainy video up of you, and then guess what? Now they have to release you. So for those reasons, just business-wise and just relationship-wise, I'm not in that space. I talk on here every day. So there may be times where, you know, I may step over my toes, talk in a circle. I may appear as a flip-flopper. Hey, I'm human. I talk for a living. If you end up talking a lot, you're going to trip up. You're going to contradict yourself at some point. You're going to catch me again, guys. It is what it is. And I'm going to catch you. I don't mind when the content creators do it, though, because I put audio out on the content creators. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I'm a good sport about it, but I just wanted to address it because I wasn't hiding anything. I was not coming on, not coming on because I was trying to hide something. It was no secret. I don't feel any kind of way about this. So it is what it is. So you guys got the clips. I hope it did what it needed to do for you guys. I'm not afraid of the clips that came out. As you can tell, this is the old video. Look, this is when I first got on YouTube. So this is 2018. So, it is what it is. So yeah, so I just wanted to kind of make that clear to y'all. That didn't really do nothing, and it is what it is. Be very clear though. During this same time, Cardi B was getting dragged, Tasha K was getting dragged, and Nicki Minaj was getting dragged. They all was getting dragged. Okay? Be very clear. Everybody was getting dragged. Know that. And so, if you do your research, the videos are there. All right. Let's take a... So it wasn't... Because there's this idea that Nicki Minaj unfollowed me, then I started supporting Cardi B. That's not what happened. It's totally not what happened. I'm not going into the whole details of it, but a lot of people like to put that out there like that, like, oh, that's what happened, because that's what kind of fits the narrative, or it kind of, that's not how that happened. That's literally not how that happened. I actually support both women, and I've complimented both of them equally, and I've dragged both of them. And so there's a lot of you new people that are just kind of getting familiar through social media and through other people. And so because that's what you hear on this YouTube channel, on this Twitter page, on this blog, because that's the rhetoric and that's the narrative that's out about me, it's just easy to go with it without following from the beginning. And I'm not literally here to change your mind or try to convince the internet of what it is, because you're going to believe whatever you want to believe, but be very clear. There's videos still up where Nicki was getting dragged light years before Cardi B followed me. And there was never a situation where Nicki unfollowed me, then I jumped on Cardi B bandwagon. That's not how that happened. So a lot of people like to use that, but that's not what it was. So with that being said, I just thought I wanted to address that briefly. Well, I have to address it all the time, but I'm not going to keep addressing it. But because the audio came up and I think people thought that they were exposing me, when those videos had literally been there for years and I had never taken them down, because I believe if I said it, I'm going to leave it up because I said what I said. I literally took those videos down like last week. I just want to kind of bring light to it because I never run from who I am or what I've done. That's kind of what I built my platform on. It's never been no tea like that. You know what I mean? I'm not running. I'm not hiding from anything that I've said before. And I'm never running from apologizing to a person either. So it is what it is. I'm never going to run from what I've done or what I've said on my platform. All right. So let's take some calls. All right, let's take some calls, y'all. The number is 563-999-3658. No cursing, no salacious, no extra, or you will be hung up on. Okay? Hung up on immediately. Stick to the topic. Don't become long-winded. Super chats to the top. Okay, hold on, y'all.
Your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
All right, 0609, you're live on the, wait, okay, 0609, you're live on the air.
Press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Are we here?
Your show is scheduled to start in 13 seconds. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I don't know why these people are not ready. 0609.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I think I like the fact that you were honest about the tape that you were talking about. I think just right now at the end. Why do you think that it was only the Barbs spreading it and no one really else?
Because that's where I seen it the most, and I really honestly think that it came from Tasha K. Honestly, that's what I believe, because this is like stuff that was kind of played in court too. So I just feel like that was like a way to try. I was getting a lot of numbers last month talking about that stuff, so I felt like
No,
that.
I mean, but like actually like reporting on it, like actually like posting it on like, you know, the little Barb pages, do the videos, like they were like the only ones reporting the tape of you.
For the
I
most
didn't really
part.
see like any really main channels. Yeah.
For the most
That's
part,
what
yeah.
I find kind of interesting. Like they say that they don't like you, but they all watch you. They watch your every move. They watch everything that you tweet. It's kind of the same thing like with Meg and Cardi. Like they claim that they hate them, but they watch everything they do, what they chart, what they tweet. They make videos about them, and actually the videos that they make about Cardi and Meg actually do better than Nicki videos. And I
Well,
have more things. Yeah,
go ahead.
Honestly, it does. And I don't honestly, what you said about Nicki, I don't think she changed. I think that I think it's all an act. I think she's just gonna come back being the same way. I think she's being humble because she has something coming out now. I think she's just gonna be throwing shots like she normally does. That's what she does. And I think the reason she brought Lil Baby is because she needs to chart. Honestly, I mean, if you're a queen, you come back on your own. You stand on your own. What do you think?
Well. No. Let's be honest here. Little Baby is, if she's gonna come out with a lead single and she hasn't been out in over 3 years, you need someone to help you usher out. It's no different, no shade. It's no different from when Cardi B came out with WAP after Press kind of flopped a little bit and she hadn't been out for a minute. Then she got Meg the Stallion and they did WAP. Mind you, Meg the Stallion was running. It just gives you that extra boost. Like sometimes it's better to come out with somebody. That's just no different than Lizzo getting Cardi B to help her come out. It's no different than Normani getting Cardi B to help usher her out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
so
agree.
I think
Yeah,
it's
but don't you
smart
think
for
there's
Nicki
smaller
to
artists,
do
though?
that.
Yeah, but don't you? I mean, I agree with everything you're saying, but don't you think they're smaller compared to Nicki? Like Nicki she's on a higher level. That's what I mean as far as like needing someone. Like if you're gonna say like, okay, like a Cardi or a Meg, I could get that, or Lizzo. You're talking Nicki. She's like Beyonce up there with all those people. Like she should come back on her own, I think. But I honestly think
but
she's
at the
not
same
humble.
time though. But at the same time, let's be clear though, the game has changed. So Nicki also is a little bit older. While she's talented, she's 39. She's like, you might need a little baby energy. Like he's hot right now. Why wouldn't you get that energy? You'd be a fool not to.
Yeah, I agree. But I think if everyone else can hold their own down, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like people always complain that everyone else needs features, but she's literally been giving features. And I see the comments, people, oh, they hate Nicki. No one hates her. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate someone I don't know. It's the fact that if everyone else could do it on their own, she should be able to do it. And they're saying, well, oh, he's the hottest rapper. But if she's the queen, she should be able to come on her own. You know what I'm saying? I think she's using him for radio. Just, he is a hot rapper, but I think that's what Nicki does. She hops on anybody that's hot. Beard song was hot before she got on it. Then she got on the single like it was her song when it wasn't. Everybody else, it's like, who's the hottest? That's who she's going to gravitate to, who's the hottest. The true test is what the song will do, and when you get on your own, can you chart on your own? When she actually has her own single. Everyone else is charted on their own.
So I think this is a good strategy because this is going to go on her album, right? So she's going to put this record out with Lil Baby.
Single, right?
Yeah, this is one of these. Yeah, I think she's even putting out 2 of them, and so I think with this being said, this is giving a lead single. So I think after this, she wants to see how this works. Then we'll probably get a solo one from her. I mean, ideally, because this is going on her album. So I don't mind her coming out with Lil Baby. This is good. This is good. Like, this is good.
Yeah, what about when she came out with Drake and Lil Wayne? And I think I don't remember what number, but what makes the fans think that this is going to go #1? And isn't Drake and all them bigger than Lil Baby? And she couldn't even crack the top 10 with him? And this is no hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like all the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll call everyone out. Like, just like, I think honestly the Barbs just, they just hate anybody that doesn't praise her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like all 3 of the girls. I like all 3 for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, all they want to do is, like, tell you what she's done, she's this. But like you said, she needs to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a fact. I think you're the only one out of all the channels, you're the only one that keeps it real. That's why they watch you, because you're not going to sugarcoat anything.
No, I'm not. Thank you so much, though, but we got to keep it moving. Thank you for calling in. Bye. All right. Someone says, Carla Scott says, Armon, I love you, but Nicki has served. I believe this song will not stick. Nicki's pen is in repeat. It's truly tiresome to listen to Nicki having a problem in every song. We need a happiness, not beef. Okay. Let me take another call. 6650, you're live on the air.
And it's in repeat. It's truly tiresome.
Turn me down in the back. Have to turn me down in the back. 7533, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Armon, you the dumb pussy bitch.
Why would you do that? Come on. All right. 1105, you're live on the air.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
Hey.
This is my first time calling, so excuse me if I get a little nervous. I love your show. But
Thank you.
As like a music fan, I can definitely see why this little baby collab with Nicki is like the cheat code under a Drake or Kanye collab. Lil Baby has a fan group that actually streams his music and buy his music, and he's literally everywhere, all over the charts. So, you know, that would be the thing to do to get the attention off of the court stuff and all of that, and to get the momentum back rolling with Nicki. Yes, she's the queen, and yes, her flow is like sick. She can out-rap like half of the guys in the game, but for some reason, the Barbs, they just don't put their money where their mouth is. So why not collab with Lil Baby? So that's all I have. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but
no problem. Thank you for calling in. Oh, okay, bye. All right, let's take another call. 7789.
Hello, Armon.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not particularly a high fan of yours. I do watch your show from time to time.
Okay.
But and I'm not here to be disrespectful because I don't believe in that. But I kind of feel a little, with your commentary, I kind of feel a little confused when you try to, it seems like you try to uplift the other girls above Nicki. And I mean, I don't understand why you do that. Because I mean, let's face it. Let's look at what you just said when you talk about, okay, Meg is here, Meg is this, Meg is that, Cardi is here, Cardi is here, Cardi is that. But I mean, let's look at their last numbers. What did Lip just do? Where did that fall?
Okay, so I'm confused. Where did you hear me tonight uplifting anyone against Nicki Minaj?
You just basically said the girl's not going anywhere. She can't compete. But I'm like, what is she competing with?
I didn't say that. I never said that. I never said that.
You did.
I never said that Nicki was not going anywhere and she could not compete. I said
No. I did not say that. No, I didn't say that, Armon. I said you said that she couldn't compete. Like, Meg isn't going anywhere. Cardi is here to stay. Cardi didn't.
No. I did say that. Megan Thee Stallion. No, so Megan Thee Stallion.
Figure out.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, because I have to be able to talk. Okay, so boom. Megan Thee Stallion is not going anywhere. Megan Thee Stallion is now. She is like, a party is not a party without Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is, what, 25, 26 years old? She's a hot young girl that can really, really rap. She's a rapper's rapper. She's hot. She's sexy. She's got 3 or 4 Grammys. Maybe she doesn't have all the sales, the charts. But Nicki doesn't have, it's not just a charting girl like that either. Let's be very clear. Okay. So Megan Thee Stallion is definitely here and she's rapping with everybody. Okay. She takes over every single summer. Cardi B, definitely not going anywhere. She has over 5 #1 records. She's Grammy Award winning. She has diamond records, platinum records. She's not going anywhere. Cardi B is still going to come out and have a platinum diamond freaking album. Like, it doesn't, like, so what I'm saying is Nicki Minaj is realizing that nothing that those girls do takes away or should take away from the work that she's put in. And I what I'm saying is when she has done in her interviews, I could tell that she's realized that, listen, just because they're doing this over there and they're doing great things doesn't take away from me, which make me feel like before she thought that by these girls getting these things, at some point it somehow took away from what she was doing. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we have to understand that Nicki just lost her father too, and I have not yet to hear you mention that. So it wasn't just her sitting back and not doing it. She's been dealing with a lot. Let's just be clear. And I like how you just like to throw the court stuff into the mix. And yes, she's been dealing with that, but she's also lost her father in the midst of it. So it's kind of absurd that you would even put these women in the same caliber as a Nicki Minaj. When Nicki first came out, let's be honest, we were still buying CDs in the store. Had these girls came out in that era, sir, they would not be charted. I'm just going to be honest. They would not be. Ain't nobody out there buying no Cardi B CD. Streams are one thing. But let's just be honest. You say Grammys, 3 Grammys. Okay, well, if Megan's gotten 3 Grammys, where's her numbers been since then? And her Grammys were riding off the back of the Beyonce. So I'm just trying to understand, sir, where are these accolades matching up with the numbers and the work that they put in? Let's pull up Lick. What did those numbers do? Let's pull up Rumors. What did those numbers do? Let's pull up Wildfire. What did those numbers do? I mean, let's just be honest. So that's all I have to say on mine.
Okay, I appreciate you calling in.
I want to make sure that the Nicki stay on top. Bye.
Bye. Child. Well, I didn't bring up Nicki's father, because she didn't really bring that up and talk about it. When she talked, if you watch the interviews, when she talked about how she was feeling insecure, and she talked about how she needed to get back to the basics, and she talked about how she was overthinking a lot. These are all things that she said in the interview, and you guys get mad at me for intuitively picking up on this years ago. But if you are a true Nicki fan, then you know she said this in her interviews. Just because I didn't play them here right now, because I don't want to get copyrighted, she said these things. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Thank you, Baby. Baby, what about when she flopped with YoungBoy after her pregnancy hiatus? Beyonce's Blonde. Okay, 5. Okay. I'm gonna get you right now. Facts is Barb's want everyone to hate the new girls and only praise Nicki. It's a delusion for me. Thank you, Lemon Pepper. 0990. Let me get you. Hello. You breaking up? I can't hear you. Oh, I can't hear you. Call back. Dang it, man. It's not good. Shoot. Okay. 0358. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armon. How are you?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, so I really don't have much to say about Nicki, because she really hasn't been that girl for me since the Pink Print. And like you said, everyone's time has to come to an end one way or another. I feel like a lot of the hate that these new rap girls get is because the Barbs are afraid that their queen will fall off, which is inevitable. And as far as Megan Thee Stallion and her longevity in the music business, I do believe that she's here to stay, but at this point she hit a ceiling. She's just that party club type of vibe. And like the difference between her and Doja is Doja's able to sit at every table in the cafeteria. Megan's just, in her little hot girl table. And that's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. But I love Megan Thee Stallion. So I think Doja Cat is a great artist, but I don't care to hear Doja Cat out at a party. For me, that's just me. I mean, she comes on, that's cool, but like, I think Doja Cat is the overall phenomenal artist, but Megan Thee Stallion is a great performer. I think she's a great performer as well. She performs hard. She works hard. She's a good time. Like, When I want to hear, when I like, she's 20, what, 26, 25, like she's doing her thing. Like I think Meg is dope. Maybe it doesn't translate through sales, but I mean, let me tell you something. Out of everybody out right now, from Cardi, Doja Cat, Nicki, I don't care. Pick a girl. Megan Thee Stallion is the hottest thing in the club. Like, I'd rather hear a Megan Thee Stallion song over anybody right now. No shade.
Okay, yes, Megan is hot, but let's say 20 years from now, like, does she have a classic? Does she have something that's gonna really stamp her in hip hop history? Like,
maybe not yet. Maybe we don't know. I don't feel like I've heard it yet, but I mean, she's still working.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head on off, but one thing I do want to say is, you know, watch out for my girl Dream Doll. She's coming. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh wow. You ended with that. Bye. Wait a minute. You ended with that. Are you kidding me? So this is what we're dealing with tonight? Okay, yeah. I'm not doing this. I'm not finna do this. We're ending it with that. You go from Doja Cat to saying Meg ain't nothing, and then to finish, watch out for Dream Doll? Okay. Yeah. I'm finna go ahead and hang up because this is getting crazy. 4249.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I wanted to kind of touch up on, I've seen an interview that she just did, Nicki Minaj, and she was back to the pink wig and the Barbie chain, and I'm like, okay, she looked like she got a glow about her. But honestly, I feel like Nicki is not really going to elevate like she needs to until she let go that grudge. Her and Cardi B, they have a lot of impact over a lot of women. And they need to realize that until one of them be the bigger person and, you know, squash this beef, all the internet bullying, the Barbs, Barty gang, a lot of people will be, you know, okay, once y'all get rid of that hatchet, because I feel like Nicki I think she was in postpartum depression and, you know, worried about all the other girls, like you said, because it's just like, I noticed, like, on her Instagram, most of the time she'd just show all her old videos or repost old songs. And I used to think, like, you ain't gonna post no new music, you ain't gonna post no new songs. Like, all her old good songs, it's like she'll keep reposting them, like, living in the moments. And all the bars like, yay, Nicki, we love it. And I'm just like, why you not posting no new music? Like, you keep promising them documentaries and all of these things, but you haven't done it yet. So I feel like you're right. She's at that point where she realized, you know what, I'm going to do my own thing. People still love me. She got past the fact that other women are exceeding. Like you said,
yes.
It's going to be other women now. I have to play nice. So I feel like as soon as her and Cardi B decide to bury that hatchet and do something together, I think it'll be a phenomenal moment for hip hop because, like I said, they don't realize some people worship y'all. Y'all have to realize not everybody has common sense. There's a lot of people that worship y'all, stalk y'all pages, harass the next person, harass other people online for liking you. They know they have that type of impact on people. So for y'all to come together positive and be like, hey, you know what? It's a new year. We're both moms, you know, we both, you know, it don't matter who say who was wrong, but I just feel like that's something that needs to be done. It's like, okay, you're coming back out, but we also need you to go ahead and let your people know, hey, we're supporting other women now. You know what I'm saying? If you can support me and not disrespect all the other women now, hey, you can listen to other people. You don't have to just listen to me. I just feel like, you know, once they bury that hatchet, because you notice every time Cardi B posts something, he come to bars. Every time Nicki Minaj posts something, he come Barty gang. It's like a game, to be honest. Like both of them are games. I like both girls. I just feel like she's not gonna really excel the way she needs to be until she just, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, hey, this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to, you know.
No, you said it. You said it. But, thank you so much.
I feel like this is the year that you need to drop it. Be the bigger person. You're a woman. We understand that you got jealous. Like, you want to make every single reason for why you didn't like her, why y'all got into it, how you felt. But if you got to a point where you're crying in the interview, you was hurt by something other than the little situation.
All right, Carla, we gotta, okay.
Like,
oh, thank you so much. We gotta keep it wrapped. We gotta wrap it up. Sorry, boo. I'm sorry. I had to wrap you up. 1420. It was getting long-winded. I tried to give you the 5-second cue. Okay, 1424. Thank you so much. I love you for calling. I promise you I do. 1424.
Armon.
Yes.
These people are crazy.
What happened?
Like sometimes when these people call in, I have to just look at my phone like, what are y'all talking about? The caller is talking about you never give Nikki her flowers. I'm like, this video was literally titled Nikki will have an iconic moment. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, what?
It's just like people, once they decide they don't like you, they've just decided that. That's why I don't even fight it. Like, girl, you just don't like me, girl. It's fine.
Girl, I'm like, what is going on? And then the caller is saying all this about Megan, and they had the nerve to say, Dream
Look out for Dream Doll. Like,
I'm not getting in the car saying put that Dream Doll on. I'm not doing that.
No.
That's all I had to say. I was looking at my phone like, what is going on? That's all I had
Child,
to say.
thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
It's crazy out here. 3573. 3573. You live on the air. Real quick, let me read. Let me read this super chat real quick. Black Bougie Beauty says the growth Armon. Love the commentary and wish that February brings in new opportunities, expansions, and blessing unto you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. All right, 3573. You're live on the air.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm not going to take up too much time, but I want to say I am a fan of all of the girls. I love Nikki, Cardi, and Megan, and I slap Meg every day. But I think with Nikki, and I'm in my early 30s, so I used to listen to her all the time when I was in my 20s. I just feel like it's great that she has a feature with Lil Baby, but I think that she should start like stepping into other opportunities, like maybe acting. She was in Barbershop, or one of them Barbershop movies. She was pleasant there. I think that that'll give her the opportunity to kind of clear up her reputation of being a mean girl. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love all of them, but I've heard things about her, just through the media, her just not being very pleasant to work with. And I think that that's what she needs to start focusing on now. Like, she can move into another sector and be just as great. And let the young girls do what they do, and then she could pop out, you know what I mean, and, drop a song or an album here and there, because we still want the music from her. We love her. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you are getting older. Things have changed, Let the young girls do what they do. You pop out on your queen stuff, and then go back to acting or whatever it is that you're doing.
But I think that she's kind of trying to do that now. Maybe this her way of indirectly but directly kind of introduced that. Maybe like she's testing out a couple of things with this video, because this video is kind of like a mini like series show, like a little like a mini little Power. So she's acting in this video that's coming out. So we will be able to see that. So make sure that you call in Friday or Thursday night, Friday morning, when the video drops and we go live and talk about it, because perhaps she is doing some acting here, because in the interview she said that she was trying out a little acting. So I think that you're onto something, and so she might be trying that out, and that is a good look for her.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop off because I know you got a lot of callers, but thank you.
Yes, I do, Chow. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, Tierra Bolden says, the question is, will Nikki remain consistent this time? Because she always gives the Barbs a song or two, then poof. She disappears and's gone for another 6 to 8 months. Just gone retire and stop throwing shots at the new girls. That's what she said. All right, we're going to take a couple more, then we're going to wrap up, okay? Let's see. 6642, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't know. I feel like somebody's gonna say something crazy. 0323, you live on the air.
Hi, Armon. How are you?
Hey, what's going on?
Great show.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say really quick, addressing the leaked audio clip. If this is the video that I think it is of you, I'm not gonna go into detail. I think that the way that you expressed yourself tonight was very mature. I feel like you handled it very well. I agree with the caller that said literally the title of today's show is Nicki Minaj is going to be iconic. I didn't see where you were being disrespectful or anything to Nicki. I just wanted to clarify something really quick because I'm from New York and Cardi B is from New York. It's always really annoying when people bring up they try to say that she doesn't like black women and say that she calls someone a roach. Being from New York, calling somebody a roach has nothing to do with race at all. It's just, you calling somebody dirt, you calling them a bum. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Anyways, I love you, Armon. Have
Thanks
a good
for
night.
calling in. All right. 5633, you're live on the air.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I don't think Cardi B is black. Why are we trying to have this mixed race Latina considered to be black? She's a mixed race Latina.
Child,
Right?
I'm not finna argue that right now. I cannot do that. Honestly, I don't know.
We know the truth.
I
You were
don't.
so real in your last video, and now it seems like you
No,
flip-flop. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, no, because it's not, because you didn't hear nigga, did you, like, this is what sends me about y'all. It's not a flip-flopping. Nigga, I literally just told you I went to Colombia to go get veneers, and I seen people on there that was blacker than me speaking Spanish. Them niggas is black.
Like
so I don't know. Like, so you want
America.
me, but you want me to
That's
go
like
ahead and give you
America.
you want,
black, white,
so that's what, so if that woman is black, then she black. I seen the black, like y'all want me to say something.
Black, she's mixed race. She's mixed.
Listen, so then
She's
what
a
I'm trying to tell
mulatto.
you
We
is,
don't
so
like
if
mulattoes.
so if you
We
know
don't
that,
like
I don't
mulattoes for
know.
some reason. She's mulatto.
Okay,
Ask
well,
her. She's mulatto. And
so
I
what
agree
I'm,
with you, like,
but what
I
I'm saying
agree
is
with
y'all
you,
want me to
Cardi.
know. I don't know. I really don't give a damn. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
well, it sounds
why
like
do
you were
I care?
backtracking the black thing on this video, and I'm like, why is he saying this? If you don't know, why are you saying this? We could clearly tell she's a mixed race Latina, but you don't want to see that. I
You
don't know
want
why.
you don't want to hear what I said. This is why it's like it really sends me, because it's like, girl, and I just told you I went to New York. I hadn't been since then. I went and I experienced it. Then I went to Colombia and I experienced it. So now I'm all confused.
Okay,
I don't know.
Thing, though.
Okay.
Can we talk about Nicki, please?
Yes.
Because, like, honestly, and I know your callers are going to hate, I'm like a huge Lil' Kim fan, but whatever, her time is gone, but she is the queen bee of rap. And I feel like Lil' Kim already put a hex on her. She said, till you do right by me and pay me my money for stealing my whole style, my whole swag, your career is going to be, like, ruined. So I think it would be a perfect idea for her to go against Lil' Kim. So the Beehive and the Barbs can finally see who's on top. Lil' Kim has a catalog. I mean, oh my God, we don't even have to debate that. So I think that would be perfect for Nicki, and that will gain I will have much more respect for her if she was to do that. And because she looks bitter by hating on Lil' Kim, it was like no reason for you to come out. We all know how Nicki Minaj came up, and because she came up that way, she's always going to be looked at as like bitter, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I
Until
think that
she
if
do
she
right.
does, she needs to definitely do the verse with Kim. If you want to know my opinion, I think that Lil' Kim and Nicki Minaj are already speaking behind the scenes, and I think that they've been cool for quite some time.
Well, yeah, I kind of like, low key, I started liking her when she had her baby. It seemed like she had her baby and she turned into a new woman after she had her baby. But before that, she was always petty and throwing little shots. And she's not like, if she was a G about it, I would love her. But Nicki Minaj is a scary cat. She's not gangsta at all. So it's just like, I hate the way she moves. But now since she has a baby, you know, she can turn a new leaf. She just needs to pay Lil' Kim, period.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, child, y'all are wearing me out. Okay, let me see. Kimberly J says, thank you for the super chat. She says, much love, Armon. I always love your commentary. Thanks for always keeping it classy. Even you are tried. There's enough room for each of these ladies to shine, and we can always have our own preferences without tearing down the competition. Absolutely. 9348. 9348. I'm coming for you. 9348. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey. Yes.
Hi. Okay, I do. Okay, it's been a minute since I've called in because the last time I called in, somebody said I was going to be the R word and kidnapped, so it kind of scared me a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But I just want to
Wow.
acknowledge. Yeah, I know it was crazy. And I think it has something to do with Cardi versus Nicki too. But anyway, I just want to acknowledge the fact that people should be allowed to like grow and change. You know, there's certain things that we think when we're younger, and then as you get older, you realize like, wow, I was kind of like ignorant to the fact of this. So like, when it comes to like the Afro Latina stuff, I'm also a person who's kind of very confused when it comes to that because like they're so pro-black and it almost comes off as they're pro-black when it's convenient versus like them actually being pro-black, you know, like on a day-to-day basis.
Mhm.
So I just want to say, like, I'm not going to personally judge you for that because, like, people grow and you learn things and you move on in life, right? So you evolve. Secondly, I do just think that this would be a great thing for Nicki, like coming back and just like not competing. Yeah, everybody's like, it was a caller who said like called you out trying to say like you were trying to make them compete or saying that Nicki couldn't compete. I didn't get that at all. I feel like what you were saying is that everybody has a chance to shine, and like it's not just like Nicki doesn't have to feel like she has to overpower these girls. You know, she doesn't have to be the only one. To be honest, for a decade, she was the only one. They tried with Iggy. Wasn't nobody listening to that. They probably had like a few little other girls mixed in there, but like for a long time, it was really just Nicki. And like I think that this whole experience with like Cardi and Megan and Doja, it's like allow there to be room for more than one. But it's like just because Cardi is a star does not mean that your star is diminished.
Mhm.
So that's two. I'm sorry, Mom, but I like Doja more than Megan, and it's not because I feel like Megan can't rap or she's not a good rapper. It's more like Doja gives like versatility. Like she is similar to like the old Nicki. Nicki could do a song about love. She could be a gangbanger the next minute. She could have her heart broke. Like Nicki was all of that. Megan kind of has this like one sound where it's just like rah rah, like right. So I kind of prefer Doja in that way, and I'm not gonna lie, all this bad publicity around Megan has kind of tainted how I view her with the Tory Lanez and the 1501 and signing to Jay-Z behind her record label's back and things like that. Like that's why I feel like
I just feel like when it comes with Doja, I feel like Doja, I could either like I can just go to her concert and be like crying and singing, and I'm doing a lot more singing than I am turning up. I feel like at the Megan party, baby, it's me and my homeboys and my girlfriends, and it's boy, like we lit, and that you know, it's just like it's a different vibe for me, and I'm more of a Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Megan is like that turn up rapper. Could you hear Megan on a ballad about breaking, like getting her heart broke? You know, it's like that type of versatility. She's definitely the turn up girl. Listen, I listen to her when I'm in the mood to turn up.
I like her bagel. She's got a cute song. Like I don't want to hear her sing, but she's got the song Bagels. That's a relationship song. Bagels is a very cute song on something for the hotties. I like that song. It's very cutesy.
Okay,
it's very relationship. It's a cute song.
I'm gonna go listen to that for you so I can like see what you're saying. I do.
Yeah.
There is one song where she had like Best You Ever Had or Best He Ever Had. That was kind of like a cute little love song, but it was still a turn up song too. But like, yeah, that's the only reason why I prefer Doja, because I feel like she can give me turned up music and she can give me that sad girl that just went through a breakup and needs somebody to like just to listen. But that's all I have to say.
Bro.
I gotta get back to my man now. But
all right, have a good one. All right, bye. Okay, we gotta take some more. All right, boom. You guys are calling in today. Okay, to the caller, let's stop saying that mixed people aren't black. It's ignorant and problematic. Thank you, Armon. Love your show. Thank you, Ty. Felicia Boston says, I'm biracial and I'm tired of people calling me black. Okay, we are members of both communities. We shouldn't have to feel we have to choose sides. Okay. Blatina Boy says mixed people aren't black. They are mixed. That's why there's a term called biracial. YouTube, people don't consider a black YouTube mixed person YouTube. So why should we be considered them black? Okay. Minx and May said, child, there's a caller 0990 in the comments who says she super chatted you twice. Pick up her. She is losing it. So pick up sis next. Okay, got it. Oh, that's the one that that's the one who's was that the girl that we had y'all is really crazy today. Is that the one who hopefully her sound is right? Okay, 0990.
Hey, how you doing, Armon?
Oh, hey, boo, what's going on? Okay, so you got it working.
I didn't even know you had picked me up, bro. I didn't even get a chance. Next thing I knew, the phone hung up on me. I'm like, what in the world? I didn't even get paid.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. I only got 3 points to make, but I'm going to be quick because I wrote them down.
Okay,
the
no
first
problem.
point is Meg said, huh?
I said, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay. The first point is, when you said Doja doesn't really respect Megan, I'm not saying you lying, but that's confusing to me because Megan said herself that her and Doja text all the time. Like, Doja would send her weird videos all the time. And the second point is, if Doja was so loyal to Nicki, then why is she so pressed for a Cardi feature? And the third one is, when people compare Doja to another female rapper, the only thing people can bring up is her versatility. But I don't know anybody on earth that says Doja has bars or talks about her lyricism. Like, could you imagine Doja trying to freestyle against Megan? It's almost like her fans know that she's not a good lyricist and she falls short in that category. And that's the topic that's most important to me. It's like, okay, so she's versatile, but what about her ability to rap? What about her lyricism? What about her bars? Like, imagine if her and Megan got on Instagram Live to freestyle together. Who's gonna win?
Well, Megan's gonna win because Doja Cat doesn't freestyle. We've already proved and shown that.
So that's why it's confusing when somebody says Doja's a better rapper than Megan or really anybody. Lyrically, she's barely better than Sweetie and Carisha. Lyrically. And that's where the comparison between her and Nicki falls short, because she don't even compare to Nicki in that sense.
Well, go ahead and get it off. Listen, this is your time. I'm not here to go back and listen, say what you got to say. I can't really confirm or not whether the text in the, because I know people text. I text people I don't like all the time, but it's part of the job.
Not me. I block people. I even block my own mama.
No,
but that was the
me
only
too.
point I want. But that was the only thing I wanted to discuss. I was like, okay, if you think she's a better rapper, then why don't y'all never talk about her lyricism? Please give me a really good bar by Doja Cat that can go toe to toe with me. Just give me one, just please.
Well,
or a good freestyle by Doja.
That doesn't exist. They can give you a good video by Doja Cat. They can give you a good visual by her and a nice ballad and a nice hook. But they can't really tell you about a nice rap verse or a nice they can give you the visuals and the artist. She's a great artist.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I do think Megan needs to work on her versatility, but I won't allow people to say Megan don't change her flow.
I don't really think even think it's versatility, because it's not even really the versatility. I think it's Doja Cat's artistry in general. It's her creativity. It's her art.
Right.
Like she's an artist. She's not just
but for me, when people,
one thing.
I agree with that. But for me, when people say Megan can't change the flow, I was like, yes, you can. You just don't know the difference between vocals and a flow. You don't. But back when I was younger, I don't even remember being a flow change being that serious. Like, Jay-Z is the GOAT, and I don't think he's ever changed his flow. But nobody complains. So is this only a complaint when it's Megan and other female rappers? Or is that just something used to give everybody else a leg up? Because I don't remember a flow change being that deep. That was the only point I wanted.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, but that was the only point I wanted to make. If Doja's such a better rapper than Megan or even Nicki, then where's the good bars? Where's the bars?
All right, boo. I gotta keep it moving. We got more people on here. Thank you so much, but you done got the chat going. So we'll see. All right, love you for calling in.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Felicia Boston says Mexicans are half Spaniard and half Mexico. Oh God, I don't see y'all telling them to stop speaking Spanish and call themselves Mexico. I can't. I don't know what that is. Thank you, Armon, for all the great content. I've been watching you for years, and you have me cracking up. You deserve your own daytime TV show because you are a lot more interesting than any of them. Thank you so much. Maybe nighttime. But listen, I'm going to take a couple more. Lord have mercy. Where is my little $5 went? Okay, come on. You guys are really sending me. Okay, 8822, you're live on the air.
Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Child, let's see.
Child, it's just a lot going on.
These callers got me cracking up, but I'm just here listening and laughing. Let me just be quick because I know mad people are in the thing, so let me talk fast, real fast. So, congrats to Rihanna on the pregnancy. I'm happy for her. I think Rihanna deserves it. Rihanna deserves the pregnancy. I feel like she's been in the industry for a very long time, very hardworking, and she always wanted a family. But I like how she was able to make so many hits and then also build her own empire, win win so many awards and just, take the key to her country and just, build an empire in fashion and then the makeup and clothing thing. So I'm really happy for her. And, whatever. But as a fan, I'm a little bit like, because I'm just like, I like Nicki, but I love Rihanna too. So I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm happy for this baby, but I want an album. You know what I mean? Like, but I know I'm probably going to get an album, so I'm just over it. Whenever she comes, I'm ready because I don't know. Anyway, so moving right along. Doja Cat ate the video up for Getting To It, yeah. But that's Doja Cat. Doja Cat always eats. I mean, she leaves no crumbs, never. And the whole rapping thing with Doja Cat, like, at the end of the day, like, just look at Doja Cat as an artist because I feel like people want to always say, oh, she's not a rapper or whatever, but like, and people always say, oh, she don't have no rap verse. Again, her label and the industry likes the pop songs that she does. They push the pop records. If you listen to Ruse, she had songs on her Planet Her album, Alone and Love to Dream, which they're R&B records, but on the verses, those are real raps that she's rapping. So I feel like people like to talk, but they don't do their research. So it is what it is because whatever y'all see that gets promoted is what y'all judge it off of. So whatever. But whatever. Next. So Nicki, do you have a problem? It's coming out. And I like what you said about Nicki tonight. Armon, I like you, but me and you go back and forth about the Nicki thing. But I like how you kind of, I don't think you were saying anything that was shady. I think, you were speaking your mind. And I felt like you were speaking, pretty nice about her. So I'll give you a sense for that. Do we have problems coming out on the 4th? So y'all make sure y'all stream that. I feel like Nicki's coming for blood. I love the whole acting thing that she's doing in this video because I feel like, the girls are always saying like, oh, the kiddie poo, the kiddie poo, the kiddie poo. So I feel like this whole acting thing, like she's doing the video with Corey Hardig and, and all these people in the video is amazing. I feel like it's a different back for her and I feel like she's going to succeed in that. So I'm so happy for her. And I feel like this song, she's coming for blood. I feel like she's going to be taking shots because a lot of these people, not only these girls, a lot of these people have been getting really disrespectful when it comes to Nicki. You know what I mean? I feel like people forget Nicki's impact. Call her arrogant, but her impact on all these girls that y'all see out here, y'all don't understand who Onika Minaj is. So I'm so happy that she's out and she's gonna, she's gonna come back with a fresh air and have a fresh sound, and she's doing her thing. Megan Thee Stallion, I feel like, Armon, I know you like Megan and that's your girl, but you gotta let Megan go. Not let her go like, like she's not part of the industry no more. But let's be clear, like Megan, everything about Megan recently has been a flop. Megan has not had a hit since WAP with Cardi in 2020. Everything else flopped. The Shenseea record flopped so hard. The Hands on My Knees, that was not really a big hit record. Like in the club, Megan banged.
Even if I get it. Listen, Megan is not doing the numbers, right? But Megan Thee Stallion is doing the rapping. She's doing the like when I'm in the club or when I'm listening to music in my car, I'm not thinking about the numbers that this record has done. When we get up here and we start talking, this is when we start talking about the numbers. But when I'm listening when I'm cleaning up, when I'm getting ready for the show, first of all, let's be very clear. Like, outside of music. Summer Walker. That's the only R&B really R&B playing. I don't see Summer Walker on the Billboard Hot 100 nowhere. I don't see her getting #1 Hot 100 records at all. But you can't tell me that Summer Walker is not that girl. You know, now she might be different. I may have kind of reached too far, but I'm just saying, like, Megan Thee Stallion is doing the work. Like, the girl really be out here rapping, and she slides on these beats. Just because the people haven't really set and got in tune, it took me some time. I really wasn't into it. I literally, like, it just hit different. Like, when I went out to the bar, and it's like, I'm like, Megan Thee Stallion is really busting through these speakers right now. Like, it did that for me. For me. I listen to something for the hotties every day.
I understand that. Like, I get it. Like, when it comes to, like, the parties, like, Megan bang. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Like, she understands the assignment when it comes to the party. But I feel like Megan is nothing but a pum-pum shorts. Let's twerk. Let's get on my knees. You know, I don't feel like, and I feel like even with the rapping thing, too, like, Megan can rap. Megan's talented. Because if you've been there since Tina Snow, like me, I know that. But let's be clear. Since she's gotten, like, since her head has stuck in it, like, you know, like, since her head has gotten into the industry, she's got very gimmicky. Megan's flow sounds the same. Everything sounds the same. And it's just like, and then we have people comparing her to people like Nicki and them. I'm just like, and it's not even just because I'm a bar, because I know people in the comments like, oh, y'all bars all sound the same. No. Like, even with, like, Kendrick and J. Cole, too, I always bring that up, even though I know that's not part of the topic, but it's the fact that you have so many of these mediocre artists that's out now. Yeah, they're thriving, but they're surviving in an era that's so mediocre. So anything that they do that fits the aesthetic, they tend to, you know, like, survive.
Oh, hold on. They telling me that Summer had #1s. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Correction.
Yeah,
Summer had #1s. Okay.
Summer Walker has so many hits, like, well, not so many hits, but
I never seen a Billboard #1. But go ahead.
No, yeah, she don't have no #1, but she has some Billboard songs. So it's not even just being a Nicki fan. Like, a lot of these, like, when people be comparing, like, Gunna and Future to, like, Kendrick and J. Cole, I'm just like, yeah, they're cool, but, well, Future's dope, but, like, Gunna and, like, Lil Durk and them, like, they're cool, but they're not on a Kendrick and J. Cole level. Like, Cardi and Megan, they do what they do, but they're not on a Nicki level either. They cannot rap like Nicki. Yeah, they might be thriving because they understand the aesthetic and the era, but besides accoutrements and aesthetics and visuals, what else do they have? Like, why would Megan even go on Shensea's record and make a whole cheap WAP 2.0 video?
Yeah, she shouldn't have did that. She shouldn't have did that.
It's like she's not really elevated or progressing her career. And I know Megan's talented because Fever's there. Like, all these songs are there. Like, but it's just like when you look at her new stuff, it's flopping, but it's also the same flows over and over. So the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing, I can't really get into it. She could rap, but recently the rap has not really been given what it's supposed to give. So I'm not really gonna be here to really be bigging her up. But I understand that you like her because you like to have a good time and you like the girls. You know that Nicki turn. So I understand.
Yes, I live for Megan Thee Stallion.
You know, I can't get the Megan Thee Stallion thing. I used to like her, but I just don't really. And I feel like, you know, you always say Doja Cat's kind of a little catty and fake. Yeah, but Megan Thee Stallion's one of the fake people in the industry too. She don't flip up on everybody. But then again, that's my piece. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. But let me go because, you know, I know mad people in the queue. But, you know, Nicki's coming on the 4th, so y'all make sure you get y'all cards and stop swiping and stop buying because my sister's coming for blood. So, you know, yeah. Bye. Armon.
All right, 5385. Let's go, Eva, because, girl, you're going to be the last one because there's too many people here.
My God. If I hear another comparison of Nicki Minaj with Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, I'm going to vomit. Let me tell you one thing. Ask yourself, since you always want to make that comparison, the last caller, why Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole haven't worked with Nicki Minaj. Because they don't see her as a real lyricist. Ask yourself why Kendrick is dropping the same day as Nicki Minaj and Little Baby, because they don't see it for her. Y'all gotta stop trying other rap girls and try to make it seem like Nicki's the only girl, because the only reason, and I don't even like Megan, but let's be very clear, the only reason Megan has been giving you these all right tracks is because she's trying to get out of a deal. There is so many songs that she has not put out, she's worked on, that I know some of, that she's going to put until she actually gets out of this deal, which is coming very soon. I don't even like Meg, but I know exactly what she's doing. Why would you want to have somebody that you don't like 1501,
get all your hit records?
Exactly. People, be smart when it comes to this industry. And y'all sit here like, I seen a couple of people on Twitter because Nicki Minaj was laughing at the Meek Mill post a second ago, talking about ha 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 ha. because of him complaining about Atlantic Records. But let's be very clear, Republic Records has the same situation with their artists and not owning their masters. But anyways, back to the girls. I'm tired. I'm also tired of hearing this whole race. Every time you talk about anything rap, the first thing they bring up is all these races. They want to talk about, oh, who's black, who's white, who's Latino. Well, you need to educate yourself, because in hip hop, it was created by African Americans, Latino Americans, and Caribbean Americans in the Bronx. So get over it. Hip hop, it can be for anybody who actually could spit a bar or wants to do anything in that genre. Now, I don't know if you talk about Doja. I'm not gonna lie, I got in here when I started hearing all these people talking about that. But I do want to say another thing. I was sent a couple of videos about that lady's interviews, and I'm just confused as to why she's prepping the bar to basically say that Little Baby washed her. Like, I'm really curious. I'm really curious why she keeps doing these interviews and saying, even in the live, she said that I was sent. She said, yeah, I just want the Barbs to know Little Baby did his thing, you know, like, he did his thing. It's like she's prepping them because Little Baby washed her. Like that, I just feel like that's what it's giving. And another interview I was saying where she's like, oh, I don't really, you know, when I was going through a situation and I had my child, oh, you know, now I feel like I don't have to this, I don't have to that. At first I felt like I had to compete. I felt like I had to compete. It's like you're setting up because you're not sure if you can do the numbers. This is why you work with somebody like a Little Baby. This is why you make up with Quality Control, who you were bashing for the past 3 years, talking about they were all against you. And you work with Little Baby because you know that he owns streaming right now. Now streaming that she co-signed to make it happen, because Pure Sales is not going to equate to streams, and is more than streams now. So Miss Mamas, you were fighting for streaming, and now you can't keep up with the streaming. So all these interviews are giving me changed woman, but I don't think she means it. I think she's trying to play the game because she knows she's not the it girl anymore, as Meg would say, the it girl. So,
but who is the it girl right now? Is there really an it girl right now?
They're all, it's up for grabs. But I'm letting you know now, why would you put out a tester song, this song, which was, and I told you all the information. I said, this is going to be a Power, all the people from Power are going to be in this video. Did I not tell you all that? On the Tonight Show, who is she doing this week? I think it's tomorrow, the 3rd. She's going to have Tommy from Power introduce her. Trust me, I know exactly what's going to, oh, from a long-awaited wait, Miss Nicki Minaj. I already know what's going to happen. Why? Because I was aware of it. I might have been on set for it, put it that way. But just so you know, this is a test run song. Why? Because she doesn't know if her numbers are going to do as well as she thinks they're supposed to do. She's scared. It's no shade. All the girls are scared. Well, she's not. This is not a lead single. This song is not even going to be on the album. Her second single with Little Baby is going to be on the album, which basically she's going to give you the song, and then it's going to be like very old school, an interlude of the other song as an outro. Remember, I said that.
Okay.
So just, you know, all I will say, though, is Doja Cat's a pop star. I don't care what nobody says. Miss Mamas. And let me tell you how Doja Cat is working and how her team is working, which is very smart, because I sat here and I talked to somebody about this. There's a reason that she puts herself in an R&B, like her music is under R&B and pop, is because so she can get more radio play. Let's be very clear. That way they don't just isolate her in hip-hop. So she could be played in the alternative radio stations. She could be played in the pop stations. She could be played in the R&B stations. The team is smart, but that's cheating, because her pure Souls ain't doing it as well. Let's be very clear.
Okay. Well, thank you, Eva, with the T. That's Eva. What happened?
And I hope y'all ready. Something is coming.
Okay.
I'll say that. It's coming.
Wow.
So be ready. Barty gang,
All
be
right.
ready.
Well, could that be the Kanye Cardi? I'm just excited for 2020. All right. Nicki is one of the greats. But y'all out y'all basic mind if y'all think I want to listen to one woman only. I need variety. Give me all the girls. China Aaliyah says, I don't know why people don't get what you are saying about Meg. Each artist serves a different vibe, i.e. most people don't wear the same shoes to every event, okay? All right, 1594. You girls are getting into some things. 1594, you're live on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Armon. Oh, my God.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. So I just had to super chat and come and because Eva was getting into a lot of things, and usually Eva comes with the tea and she comes with the facts, but like I think she got it kind of wrong this time around.
Okay.
Because like I understand she doesn't live for Miss Nikki apparently, but like she seems to keep up with her, and like it's just kind of it's kind of weird. Like Nikki, it's pretty obvious why she's putting out the songs. Obviously, she's not a big streamer, but let's not act like her pure sales doesn't wash everyone's, except for Cardi's, because, you know, she can move units too. So it's like, what's the purpose? Well, like, of course you want to team up with the little baby because that is a big feature. That's a big look. And Kendrick didn't work with Nicki, and he said on Twitter, and you could search this up, this is public record, that Nikki
hold on. Sorry, did I say 2020? 2022. Come on, guys. I'm tired. Go ahead. Sorry, bro.
But it's okay. But yes, like I think people really underestimate Nikki, and I understand people let their personal views of her get in the way of her artistically. Artistically, none of the girls are seeing her. Doja is a singer. Megan, she raps. She raps, but you know, it doesn't give the same thing as when Nikki comes out. Nikki can get on stage and command an audience with just her voice. She doesn't have to dance, she doesn't have to do etc. All the extra stuff. So I think people really just are bashing Nikki because they may not like her personally, and that's your own opinion. I'm a barb, but I'm not gonna sit here and say Nikki's 100% right. The Queen of Rap slot, that I don't think that's an open slot, honestly. If you're going by charts, then Doja's eating up all the girls. Doja has about 5 or 6 songs in the top 40 alone. So if you're going by charts, it's that. If you're going by just off of impact, it's either Nicki or Cardi. Like Megan, she does what she does for her audience, which is not mainstream audience, because all her songs are flopping. She got her #1 because of Beyonce, and she got her Grammys because of Beyonce also, and Cardi. Without a big feature, Megan's just flopping on the charts. So that's just all I had to say.
Well, thank you for getting into some things, boo. We'll see Friday.
Thank you.
I think the crown for the Queen of Rap is up for grabs in the year of 2022. I think that by the end of this year, we'll be able to crown the queen.
Female rap is going to be eating this year because I know Cardi's coming. That second album, I cannot wait to hear it.
It's up for grabs. It's up for grabs. I'm here for Nicki Minaj #5. I'm here for Cardi B's. I'm here for Cardi B's lead single. I'm here for Cardi B. I'm here for this Cardi B Kanye. I'm here for female rap. Period. So, and you know, honestly, we talk about all female rap, but really, we're here for the Cardi B project and the Nicki Minaj project because that's really the battle for the crown. So, you know, we're here to see what it's giving. That's what it's giving. All right. And they both coming this year. They're both coming for a fact this year. Nicki Minaj says she's coming this year. Cardi B says she's coming this year. So I'm ready for it. I'm excited.
Who do you think's going to sell more? Who do you think's going to sell more?
I think that Cardi B's going to sell more because she's already got WAP and up. Yeah, I think Cardi B's going to sell more.
Very true. But have a good night, Armon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
But it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be some tea. I'm ready. But I think Cardi B is going to sell more records than Nicki Minaj. But I think that Nicki Minaj's album is gonna do well. That's gonna be some tea though. So all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it right there.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
But Cardi B has already got like Up and WAP on the record. So sales wise, she's already ahead by a landslide. I just ended the choral trail. Y'all donating at the last minute. But listen, we got into some things. I love this. This was over 2 hours. I'm going to have to chop this up. But we back. New month, new topics to grow. This is going to be our good year for 2022. Female rappers, female hip hop, gossip, news. Make sure you guys tag me and everything on Twitter, on Instagram. Shout out to everybody that came through, super chatted. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I love you all for watching, listening. Until next time, I want you guys to keep that same energy. We will be back all week. We will be here at midnight, right after the video premieres, getting into some things. So we are here. We are on it. We are not leaving a page unturned. So we're here. And the queen of rap, you heard it here first. The crown is up for grabs in 2022. Period. The crown is up for grabs. We will determine the queen of rap in the fourth quarter. We will determine who is the queen in the fourth quarter. The crown is up for grabs. All right. So, I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. All right. Bye. Be insane.